Hey friends, this is Abby. Happy Saturday. I am committed to providing you with doses of motivation and positivity through 90 seconds in the Word. And I have a word for you today. It is bright in DC. Not sure how warm it is, but I'm going to get out and about. And before I did so, I wanted to make sure I covered you with a word for today. Our word comes from Mark 10:27, and it goes, Then Jesus looked at them and said, For with man it is impossible, but not with God. All things are possible with God. In yesterday's verse, I challenged you to take a deep look and to see if you really believe the things that you say you believe. And today I am coming and reminding you that what man can say is impossible, what families say is impossible, what your spouse or your partner may say is impossible, what your friends can tell you is impossible, what science tells you is impossible, what culture can tell you is impossible, what social media can tell you is impossible. It is not so with God. Don't let someone ruin your faith journey at this point. Don't let someone at this point, at this time, you've made it more than halfway through, try to come to you with all kinds of reasoning and data and logic and try to convince you out of your faith and what you're walking with. Our minds have not begun to conceive what is possible through God. And if this is your first time taking a faith challenge, then imagine whose lives you're going to impact when you come out on the other side of this. Because I'm telling you, God is going to blow your mind, and he's going to do the very things that you seem to think are impossible. I'm not speaking off the top of my head. I'm not speaking for likes. I'm not speaking because it sounds good or it sounds cool. I'm speaking because it's true. And I'm also speaking out of experience. I told you it was just about a month, at this point now, a month and a half ago. And I was looking at my situation, looking at some stuff that had come up unexpectedly in my finances. And I was like, it is going to take a miracle. And it did. And everything that I needed to get me through came through. And I could point to so many different examples and times in my life where I needed what seemed impossible to me, and it came through. So let's watch our words, let's watch our thoughts, let's watch our perspective, and let's be careful about who we're letting drop things into our minds and into our spirit, right? What may seem impossible, it might be impossible because you're thinking one way and one direction. Remember, when God does things, we don't know what direction he's going to come from. We often don't know who he's going to use. So it's possible. So following up on yesterday, we're going to continue to believe what we believe and trust God for the impossible. How do we know it's impossible? Because we're moving in faith. How do we know we're moving in faith? Because it's the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. We haven't seen it. Now, some of you would have gotten confirmation. You've gotten an indication. You've gotten a sense that it's coming. Don't lose your faith right now. The impossible just became possible. All right. Stay encouraged, friends. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll be back with you tomorrow. Take care.